where poison grows. Enter this leafy green garden if you dare. This is the Poison Garden, and it's home to the most dangerous plants in the world. What deadly delights will you find in the Poison Garden? Please write your first name, last name, and date at the bottom of your Scholastic News. World's most dangerous garden. As you read, think about why some plants are poisonous. The first things you see at the Poison Garden are the tall front gates. They're made of heavy black metal and they have warning signs. The signs say, "These plants can kill." Once you're inside, you can't wander around on your own. Instead, tour guides lead groups of 20 people through the garden. You can't touch, taste, or even smell any of the plants in the garden. They're too dangerous. Watch out for plants. Each of the plants in the garden can harm you in a different way. Take the belladonna plant. Its little black berries look tasty and harmless, but even a small snack of them is deadly. Some plants poison you with only a touch. If you brush up against the giant hogweed plant, you'll get a sticky liquid called sap on your skin. It will give you a painful rash. Some plants can harm you with a smell. Don't take a deep sniff of the black hellebore plant on a hot day. First, your tongue will go to sleep. Then you'll get dizzy. Last, you'll faint. There's a good reason for these plants to be poisonous. The poison protects them. It keeps them from being eaten by people and animals. If you try one of them once, you won't get to try it again. Why grow poison? The Poison Garden opened in 2005. The owner, Jane Percy, wanted to build a garden to teach kids about plants. She was interested in plants that can harm or kill. She thought kids would be interested in them too. She picked out 100 of the most toxic plants from around the world. She put them all in a garden in Alnwick, England. Kids could come learn about all the cool and killer things plants can do. The Poison Garden was in business. You never know what mysteries are hiding in a plant's roots, stems, and leaves. Would you dare to explore the secrets of the Poison Garden? By Blair Rainsford. Warning: deadly plants. Belladonna, the rhododendron plant, can poison the soil it grows in. Black hellebore. Hold your nose when you walk by the black hellebore. Monkshood. Don't touch the monkshood plant. It can poison you through your skin. The gimpy plant is so harmful workers must wear special gear.
Dance break.
The castor oil plant is one of the plants in the poison garden. Look at the diagram, then answer the questions. So here's the diagram of the castor oil plant. I'm going to read the questions first, and then I'll read the diagram. Question 1. Which part carries water to the leaves? Which part carries water to the leaves? Is it the stem, the root, or the seed? Question 2. Which parts soak up sunlight? Which parts soak up sunlight? The roots, the leaves, or the seeds? Question 3. What do the roots get from the soil? What do the roots get from the soil? Sunlight, water, or poison? Question 4. The parts marked with the skull and crossbones are harmful. How many harmful parts does the castor oil plant have? 2 harmful parts, 3 harmful parts, 4 harmful parts. So now I will read the diagram of the castor oil plant. Here we have the leaves. The leaves soak up sunlight. Here we have the stem. The stem carries water from the roots to the leaves. Then we have the roots. The roots get water from the soil. Then we have this, that is the seed. Plants grow from seeds. And it says down here, the seeds are very poisonous. Bonus, people make oil out of the plant's seeds. The seeds are poisonous, but the oil is not harmful. What other parts of the plant is not harmful? Write it on this line. Don't forget to put your first name, last name, and date at the bottom of your Scholastic News.
Killer plants. Watch out, bugs. This plant may look pretty, but it's actually a ferocious predator. It's a carnivorous plant. Carnivorous plants, like pitcher plants and Venus flytraps, eat insects to stay alive. All plants make their own food using a process called photosynthesis. By harnessing the sun's energy, plants combine water with carbon dioxide from the air to make sugar. The plants rely on that sugar to grow. But plants need more than just sugar to survive. They also soak up nutrients from the soil. Carnivorous plants live in places like swamps, where there aren't many nutrients to go around. So they've adapted to their environment. They've developed ways to capture bugs, which provide them with the nutrients they need to survive. Some carnivorous plants, like the pitcher plant, have leaves that form a cup. The rim has a slippery surface. When an insect tries to walk on the lip of the cup, it slips and falls in. Other plants, like adhesive traps, use sticky leaves or tentacles to snare bugs. They lure the insects in with attractive colors, sweet smells, and tasty nectar. Plants like the Venus flytrap have sensitive hairs on their surface. When a bug brushes against one of the hairs, the plant quickly snaps shut, trapping its prey inside. The plants release chemicals that break down the bug's bodies, the same way a stomach digests food. Then they spit out the remains and are ready to hunt again. All these plants may look harmless, but to insects, they're killer. Look out, bud. You're about to be lunch. What does it mean for a plant to be carnivorous? Talk about it. See you soon.
So boys and girls, you are going to make a poison garden guidebook. Imagine you are a tour guide in the poison garden, making a guidebook for the visitors. Fill out information in the guidebook to help visitors learn about the plants. Cut out each page and put your book together. So before you cut it out, first you need to write your name on the line. You're going to fill out all of the information. Use your Scholastic News to help you. Correct spelling is needed, especially if it's in your Scholastic News. Then you can color and cut out and then use the stapler to staple. If you need help, ask Mrs. Cat or myself to help you with the stapling. So the first one is watch out for the belladonna plant. Do not blank it. If you do, this might happen. So if we look inside of our Scholastic News, excuse me, look for where it talks about the belladonna plant. And what should we not do? Should we not touch it? Should we not smell it? Should we not eat it? What should we not do? And what would happen if we did? So find the section on the belladonna plant and write about it here. Then you're going to look for the hellebore plant. Do not blank it. This might happen. Same thing with the giant hogweed plant. So find all three of those plants in here. Find out what you shouldn't do. Put it on the line and write what would happen if you were to do those. Then after you fill out the information, you can color and then cut along these dotted lines and then staple them together. If you need help with the stapling, ask myself or Mrs. Cat for help.